Hey everybody. So Notre Dame versus Georgia Tech tomorrow, and I'm, been slacking on my dang videos lately this season. I'm sorry. Life's crazy right now. Just bear with me on that one. But I uh, Friday night right now, and we obviously the game's tomorrow. 3:30 in the Benz, which of course I'm not a fan of. Wish this was a home game, or else I'd probably go to it if it was a home game. But it's not. We have this stupid deal with the Mercedes Benz, so we have to freaking go play there for one more year, and then thought it was one more year until they announced that the Georgia game would be playing at the Benz next year. But that's another video which I will get to eventually. A lot of questions about Haynes King this week. Well, it was announced earlier today that Zach Pyron will be getting the start for us this weekend. So I kind of have made my thoughts known about it. If you watch any of the live shows that I go on, we had a Georgia Tech live show Sunday. I said it then, and we had the ACC show on Tuesday. Talked about it a little bit then too. But my opinion was that, I didn't like the way that they had handled Pyron coming into the North Carolina game. Won that game by the skin of our teeth, of course. They put him in and just would not let him throw it. And it's one-dimensional. It's predictable. It's bad. And we're lucky we have won that game. And, thankfully Jamal Haynes went off for a huge run against all odds and pulled that one out for us. But, of course, with Pyron getting the start this week, I was wondering that I was worried all week that they'd start Haynes King even at, 60% freaking health, and that, he would go out there and not look good, and God forbid he gets hurt worse, or is playing so bad he gets benched, and then they throw Pyron in there and do the same crap they pulled last week. After game planning and having Haynes King in mind all week for the Notre Dame game, and then having to switch to Pyron, they'd probably throw him in there and do the same crap they did last week with not allowing him to damn throw the ball, which would suck and would be bad. So I'm going here on Rec Talk in a little bit to talk about our midseason report card. I don't have a super high opinion of our team this season, to be honest. We haven't played that great. What's our best win? Okay. What's our best win? Is it Duke? I mean, I don't know. We struggled against Louisville. Struggled against Syracuse, obviously, and I don't know. It's just been disappointing. We really could be 6-0. We have the talent and whatnot to be 6-0, but there's been a lot of just preventable stuff that's happened, and a lot of it falls on coaching. I don't know what the freaking deal is because, I've been singing the praises of our coaching, game day coaching, decision making, personnel, everything else. It's lackluster this year. The penalties have been stupid. Shooting ourselves in the foot with freaking special teams. Special teams is flat out bad. And I'm just concerned about the state of the team. So going into this game all week, I had the opinion that we're going to get blown out, honestly. I thought that we'd lose by, whatever the spread was, 10 points, or I think it got up to 11, 12, something like that. Whatever the spread was, I would take Notre Dame in it. I definitely felt like we were going to get blown out. And obviously Haynes King being down and the coaching staff just making poor decisions is kind of what led me to believe that. But with the way things are going right now, I believe that Pyron getting the starting job and going into that game gives us our best chance of winning. It is what it is. And I mean, for some reason, a lot of people, don't believe in Pyron. I mean, I guess I get it if you're not a Tech fan and you didn't see him play, but he came in and played great for us. It wasn't like, it wasn't like he, turned the ball over a ton of times or whatever. He got a few games in 2022 and played great for a true freshman. That was 2 years ago, and he's had 2 years to develop and learn the offense and everything else under Chris Winkie. Dude, he's gonna be good. I expect, if he's been developing the way he should, I expect him to, there to not be much, if at all, a fall off from Haynes King. I really don't. I'm a full believer in Pyron. I really loved what I saw from him his true freshman season, and I don't know, for some reason, some of the Tech fans, and it's obvious why a fan of another team wouldn't think this, but who knows about the freaking Georgia Tech backup quarterback? Well, I think that he's a hidden gem, and we've just had him this past couple of years. He should be starter ready. He would start on another Power 5 team. We've been lucky to have him for the past few years. Hey, shut up! Damn! So, I'm definitely a full believer in Pyron, and I don't know. For some reason, for whatever reason, the freaking coaching staff seemed like they didn't there at the end of the North Carolina game. I don't know. They're just super conservative this year, and it's not even just putting in Pyron. It seemed like they were super conservative with Haynes King. So, who knows? Haynes King had this huge high freaking completion percentage. Well, most of that was dang backfield, pass out of in the backfield, and short passing. We did not we're not throwing all over fools and stretching the field and whatnot. A lot of the long bombs we hit where our receivers are open, Haynes King overthrows them. So, hopefully Pyron comes in, he's healthy, and he can hit those. Seen him do it. He's shown tons of potential. So this is his moment. He's done it the right way, bided his time, and and waited his turn, and done it the right way. So I fully believe in him. As far as Notre Dame, you can laugh, that they freaking lost to NIU at home. Well, that was a long time ago, and they've been blowing everybody else since then. They've been on a tear. So they're going to come up in here, and it's going to be a tough game, and everything's going to have to go our way to freaking win. It's a hell of a freaking game for Pyron to get his first start in. I wish it was something else, another game, maybe even last week. For Pyron to get his start, but dude, he's thrown right into the freaking flames here against Notre Dame. But honestly, I think he gives us the best chance to win. So it's a hell of a freaking ask. Of course, he was thrown in against, I guess his first game here was against Florida State. He was thrown in when we were getting blown out, so he's no stranger to that. But yeah, that's where I stand on the whole deal. I'm a believer, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. I think we have a real chance to win, frankly, after hearing this news. A better chance than, a 60%, 50% Haynes King. So we have this quarterback depth. We've been talking about it. It's time to use it, right? We got a really good quarterback room. Now, if the coaching staff comes out here and plays ultra conservative, doesn't let him throw it, doesn't let him, keeps him on a short leash, whatever, we're going to get our ass kicked. We got to be, we can't be one-dimensional. We can't just run running game has worked against, Duke and North Carolina and Florida State. The two toughest games we played, Syracuse and Louisville, running game completely did not work. So you're going to have to throw it too. Okay? So that's what I'm looking for here with our offense. Defense, oh, Lord. I don't know. They're pretty inconsistent. So, it's not like, Notre Dame has a super amazing offense, but, they can run the ball. So, that at least that's one of our strengths. We're better at running, obviously, than pass defense, but even not great passing quarterbacks have had good days against our defense, so I'll be looking out for that. So, anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. We're we're gonna be live here in a little bit on the Rec Talk channel, talking about our mid-season report cards, and I'll be streaming the game probably at 3:30 tomorrow. Be looking out for that, and go Jackets. See you next time. I freaking hate Notre Dame. Beat Notre Dame, baby. Let's go.